So let's solve this question. This is a question on English to predicate logic translation. The domain is given to you set of animals. These two predicates are given to you. Hx means x likes honey and bx means x is a bear. Now consider the following translations of English statements to predicate logic formula. Which of these translations are correct? So two statements are given to you. At least one animal likes honey. Another statement is not every animal likes honey. So which of these two translations are given to you? Which of them are correct? This is what the question is asking. So let's solve it. Let's see the first statement. At least one animal likes honey. Now the domain is given to you, that is set of all animals, and the statement is saying at least one animal likes honey. So remember, the domain is set of animals and we are talking about animals. So it simply means that this statement I can simply say that at least one element in the domain, because domain is set of animals and I am talking about animals, I am saying that at least one animal likes honey. So I can also say that at least one element in the domain likes honey, right? So this statement, at least one animal likes honey, I can also say that at least one element in the domain likes honey, because the domain is set of animals and we are talking about animals. So I can say that at least one element in the domain likes honey. Now how to translate this? At least one element in the domain, that simply means there exists x. There is some element in the domain, this x likes honey, so I can say that hx. So very simple. So I can say at least one animal likes honey. I can simply write there exists x hx. Now remember, if the domain is not given, then in this situation you cannot assume that domain is set of all animals. So if the domain is not given, then it simply means that domain is unrestricted. Means the domain has everything. So assume that domain contains everything. If the domain is not given, then in this situation you assume that domain contains everything. Means in this domain you have animals also. In this domain you have other things also, okay, like for example humans also you can assume, aliens also you can assume. The point is that numbers also you can assume. The point is that if the domain is not given in this question, then we have to assume that domain contains everything. We have to assume that domain is unrestricted, means we have to assume that domain contains everything, okay. So domain contains numbers also, animals also, humans, aliens, everything, okay. So this is the point. Now if the domain is not given, then in this situation I am saying at least one animal likes honey. I am saying that at least one animal likes honey. So how to write it? Very simple. I can say there is some x in the domain. Remember, the domain is not given, so domain contains everything. In this domain you have everything. Now I can write like this: at least one animal likes honey. Means I can say there is some element in the domain. This variable x refers to this domain which is unrestricted, means domain contains everything. Now I am saying at least one animal likes honey, means there is some x, there is some element in the domain which is animal also and which likes honey also. So I will write like this: there exists x which is animal also, this is animal also, and it likes honey also. So very simple. This is the translation if the domain is not given. If the domain contains everything, then I can translate like this, that there is at least one element, in the domain which is animal also and which likes honey also. Okay, at least one animal likes honey. So there is at least one element which is animal also and which likes honey also. So this is the translation if domain is not given. But in this question, the domain is given to you. The domain is set of all animals. So I can say at least one animal likes honey. That is, there exists an animal, because the domain is set of animals. So how to read this? We can say that there exists animal which likes honey. At least one animal likes honey. So this translation is correct. Now let's see the next translation, that is not every animal likes honey. So this is the statement. Now how to translate this? First of all, there are two ways to think about it. You can think like this: not, basically this statement is negation of every animal likes honey. Every animal likes honey. This I can write like this, that for all animals, remember the domain is set of all animals. So I can say I am talking about all animals. I am talking about all the elements in the domain. Every animal likes honey. The domain is animals. So it means that I am saying that every element in the domain likes honey. Okay. I hope this point is clear. We are talking about animals. The domain is also animals. So we are saying that every animal likes honey. That means every element in the domain, likes honey. Every element in the domain, that means for all x. This means every element in the domain likes honey. So that means for all x hx. Now this is not, so you can just put a negation, you can put a negation. So this is how you can translate. Okay, so this is one way of translating, because we are saying that not every animal likes honey. Okay, it is not the case, it is not the case that every animal likes honey. Okay, so it is not the case, this is negation, and you can read like this, that it is not the case, it is not the case that, and then remaining this statement you have. Okay, and then remaining this statement you can put. So I can say it is not the case that every animal likes honey. That simply means not every animal likes honey. What is another way of writing this? See, not every animal likes honey. That simply means that there is some animal which does not like honey. I can say that there is some animal doesn't like honey. Okay, so this is the point. So this statement, the statement that is given to you, this is saying that not every animal likes honey. It's not the case that every animal likes honey. It is not true that every animal likes honey. So I can say that there is some animal, at least one animal is there which does not like honey. So I can say this statement, not every animal likes honey. That means it is not true that every animal likes honey. That means that there is at least one element which does not like honey. So I can say that there is some animal. And remember, the domain is set of animals. So we are saying there is some element in the domain. There is some element in the domain which does not like honey. Which does not like honey. Okay, so there is some X, there is some animal, because the domain is set of animals. So I can read like this, that there is some animal which does not like honey. So this is another translation. So in this question you can see that not every animal likes honey. You can read like this. This is the negation. It is not the case that every animal likes honey. So I can say negation of every animal likes honey. So that simply means yes, this translation is also correct. So I can say both are correct translations. Now in this same question, if the domain is not given means domain contains everything. Domain is unrestricted. I can simply say that domain contains everything. In the domain you have animals also. In the domain you have humans also. So in the domain you have everything. Okay, in the domain you have animals. In the domain you have numbers. In the domain you have humans. In the domain you have aliens, and so on. So if the domain is not given, then you have to assume that domain contains everything. Domain is unrestricted. Now the statement is not every animal likes honey. So how to write this? Again you can easily see that this not means negation. Negation of. Now how to translate this statement? Every animal likes honey. So I can say that for everyone I am saying in the domain, in this domain, remember this variable refers to the domain. Every variable always refers to the domain. Okay, in the predicate logic, in the first order logic, every variable will always refer to the domain. Here the domain is not given, so I can assume that domain contains everything. So this variable X refers to this domain. Now we are saying that every animal likes honey. It means in the domain I am saying, for everyone I am saying, if you are animal then you like honey. Okay, so I can say every animal likes honey. That means for every element in the domain I am saying, if you are animal, AX means animal, X is animal. So if you are animal then you like honey. So this is the translation. So very simple. This not means negation, and this every animal likes honey. That means for all X, if you are, for everyone I am saying, if you are animal then you like honey. What is another way of translating? This is another translation. See, not every animal likes honey. That means it is not the case that every animal likes honey. It is not true that every animal likes honey. Okay, so what I can say? I can say that there is some animal, there is at least one animal which does not like honey. So some animal does not like honey. I can write like this, that there is some element in the domain. In the domain there is some element which is animal and which does not like honey. Okay, there is some element in the domain which is animal and does not like honey. So this is the translation for the second statement if the domain is not given. But remember, in this question you can see the domain is already given to you, that is set of all animals. So I can say that this translation is also correct, this translation is also correct. The answer will be option A.